Everyone's favorite turncoat Democrat. I guess he's filling in for the now retired Joe Manchin. John Fetterman told Newsweek Nation or News Nation, "All I said was when people are setting cars on fire and damaging buildings and going after law enforcement, that's not free speech. That's not protesting. That's illegal behavior, and we can never be quiet or defend that. It's incumbent on our party to condemn it." And then later on, he was sitting on Twitter, because that's all politicians do anymore. My party loses the moral high ground when we refuse to condemn setting cars on fire, destroying buildings, and assaulting law enforcement, he wrote. "I unapologetically stand for free speech, peaceful demonstration, immigration, but this is not that." So, I'm someone who follows this stuff with regularity. I pay attention to the various Democrats of significance who are talking about this. Some senators are more prominent than others. Some congressmen are more notable than others. But in watching all of the different interviews and excerpts of what they've had to say, again, whether it's the governor of California, the mayor of Los Angeles, various senators, either if they're not in California, then the ones that we've seen on the national level, like Sanders, I've yet to see a single Democrat or democratically aligned, again, like Bernie, politician saying it's okay to burn cars, it's all right to assault law enforcement. I haven't seen any, and that's why when he makes these comments, it comes off as grandstanding, because he's fighting an ideology that, at the very least, among elected officials, is not prevalent. It's kind of reminded me of how back when we had the 2018 midterm, and then of course the 2020 election, you had people who were saying the Democrats are pro open borders, and I pledge that there are Democrats who support various forms of immigration reform, right? Some would just have everyone that's already here stay here. Some would have them pay a fine. Various things we can get into, but I've yet to see a single elected Democrats say they're for open borders. Just like I've yet to see a single elected Democrat say it's okay to loot and plunder and assault officers. So it's he's just another part of the problem, that the Republicans are going to seize on this. They're going to pretend like the Democrats are, and I said before, I couldn't give any less of a damn about the statewide Democratic Party, the national one, but there is a very concentrated effort by Republicans to take these several days now of protest and use them to paint a narrative of Democrats as the party of no law and order, and to go to such an extent that they will claim, in blatant lies, that they are perfectly fine with people attacking law enforcement, with people burning cars. We just saw, I think it was the LA district attorney, get on TV, I don't even think it was 2 days ago, and say that they're going to be reviewing all of this different footage, and you might not have been arrested tonight, but you'll be arrested for assaulting officers, damaging property. I mean, this is, even if you don't like them, and I do not, this state is, again, whether you're talking about the state government, the local government, it is not encouraging people to act in aggressive manners towards the police or, any other person. So it's, and Fetterman, man, he really has turned into just the stooge for all the right wing drivel to get like expunged through. Oh, we don't support. I want my party to condemn these acts of violence. Well, hell, which ones of them are encouraging it? The only thing I've really seen in terms of protesting law enforcement from, again, people of actual prominence, is when they point out that, like, yeah, you send the National Guard for these protesters on your immigration raid, but where the hell were the National Guard during January 6th? You talk about law and order, but then your president had 91 criminal charges that just got conveniently scrubbed by the Supreme Court. But that's why I said it's so funny how they are taking any commentary that is directed in the way of not being completely on the side of law enforcement and using it to try and pretend that we're all supporting fighting cops and barricading police cars with your bodies, which is something else that I observed yesterday. It's nuts. Just complete misinformation.